And there we go! Hello, everybody! Hello, and welcome back to Star Wars 5th Edition, The Wound in the Force. I am Northernok, and once more, I will be the Game Master. Or Dungeon Master in the context of D&D, but, you know. I really am excited to share, excited to share all the scary stuff that's going to unfold in this, in this session, and maybe the next. Who knows? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing?
Yay.
Of course you're gonna say that. Of course.
I got tailgated by an asshole. Big ass truck. Brake checked him. Almost rear-ended me. Would have been worth it.
And I don't think that is appropriate. That kind of humor is appropriate for Star Wars. Anyway.
Not a joke. You're asking how I was doing. That's still something I'm pissed off about.
Anyway.
Anyway,
who's up with the recap?
That's fine. I'm ready for the recap.
Okay.
Recap
Our
is a
heroes
rip-
ventured forth from the city of Voska, encountering a pack of malfunctioning droids and fought a Gorgodon on the way. Much to Mara's assistance. Late one night, Astrid had a disturbing dream of seeing her friends, petrified and terrified, out in the green fields of Naboo. Her dream ended suddenly when something grabbed her from behind. And so she awoke and recognized the context of her dream. How she would share this information, that will be up to her. And that is where we are right now, as the rest of you wake up in the morning. And, well, Doc reactivates, because he's a droid.
So I would probably wake up like suddenly sit up and just like feel my face. Just probably still have that, you know how when you have weird dreams and you wake up suddenly, you still feel it's like there still. I mean, I've felt that way. I don't know about anybody else. But like that, just kind of checking. Is it still there?
Still have a face. It was not stolen while I slept.
It's like,
So, what do the rest of you say or do? Seeing Astrid like checking her face.
Her heart rate is elevated.
What the hell is she doing?
Astrid?
Seen a
She's
night-
checking
never
her
seen-
face.
Never seen someone wake up from a nightmare?
like I woke up.
Oh.
I kind of
Are we all
Got up.
sitting together?
and just kind of. I think
Or
we're like
camp.
kind of like around the
I
fire.
thought we had like
like,
individual tents or something.
Yeah.
I
I'm not sure we
I don't think
established
so.
what was happening.
I don't.
have a tent.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a
I don't have
Lerman.
a
I can
tent in
sleep
my
out in the
inventory
desert. I don't
either.
care.
Do I have a tent or do I just sleep on the ground? I can't remember.
I'll just wear one of my dirty clothes and I can use that as sleepers.
Okay, that's depressing though.
Why is that depressing?
Because the former slave girl sleeping on a pile of clothes instead of a bed is depressing. That's why. She deserves better.
Well, we didn't have a tent, so you know.
Yeah, so anyway, the rest of you see Astrid just like
I'm just-
whatever she dreamt about disturbed her. What do you do?
I'll
We should probably
go
head
up
on out
to her.
again.
While they're debating, I'll go up to her. Like, Astrid, are you okay?
will be when I calm down. I had a
You're gonna need a sedative.
don't need a sedative.
I'll just place a comforting paw on your
I
shoulder.
received a warning from the daughter about what's ahead. This is not. It wasn't pleasant.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, I definitely think everybody should hear it.
Okay. You don't take your time. Would you like a hug?
Sure. Yeah.
2-foot tall Lerman hugs you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sitting on the ground, so I think I'm about your size.
It's very fuzz. She's very fuzzy.
I know. It's
Kitty
just
hug you.
it's like cute. It's like a stuffed animal hugging you.
She's like a Build-A-Bear.
After she
A Build-A-Bear full of knives.
And guns.
Hey, come on.
Okay, let's...
after I give her a hug, and kind of take a couple deep breaths to calm myself down. So my dream started
Do you...
in
Wait.
Naboo. On Naboo.
Yeah.
Are you sure you wanted to say it right now? Maybe we should get you something to eat first since you're so stressed.
I should be fine. I mean,
sure?
whoever's cooking can start cooking, but I definitely need to tell everybody this is important. Though it was very stressful, it's very important that everybody knows.
Okay, I'm sorry for cutting you off. I just was concerned.
Appreciate it. Alright, that's fine. So,
Oh, someone's intrigued.
What was the name of the thing we
Hey.
fought last time?
The Gore Godon. Why?
I'm seeing if it's edible.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check.
Well, we should have seen if it was edible last night
True.
before it's had 8 hours to grow worms.
Yeah. You probably don't want to eat that.
You've never cooked things with a lightsaber before, obviously.
all right.
Paralyzed
So,
it, but it
Wouldn't be
was
much
not
left.
disintegrated.
I don't want to eat half of a lightsabered worm.
But that's the best part.
Hard pass. That said,
hard pass.
I would love to keep chatting, but we really should keep on moving. We no longer have communication with the settlement, so we're almost 50 kilometers away.
I understand that, but this is a warning that everybody needs to hear.
They have rubbery saliva? What the hell does that even mean?
Anyway, so
Continuing with
Rubber has a liquid form.
shall we?
What, like rubber cement?
Sure, let's go with that.
There's a tree step that's very rubbery. Continue at. Let's stop
So,
talking and let the dream.
my dream started me waking up on Naboo. And then a green bird, which the daughter usually appears in, flew over, and I got up and started following. As I followed, I started coming across petrified bodies. Bodies of everyone except Doc. All looking terrified. As I continued to walk, I suddenly felt something grab my shoulder, and I felt tentacles wrapping around my face, or the back of my head, and the side of my face. And that's when I woke up. I will say, thinking about it now, remember a nursery rhyme back during the High Republic. I came across to the Jedi Temple before Order 66 happened, obviously. These creatures slowly did disappear over time after the fall of the Jedi. These things are known as Eaters of the Force and the Nameless. The nursery rhyme is very...
Yeah. Cosum?
Is very weird.
Yeah, Cosum, go ahead and roll me a lore check. Oh, sorry, that's my phone.
Gossam's never heard of him.
Would you like to use your force point or even an inspiration point?
No.
Did I have to roll so high to get this?
I rolled a 9.
I don't think anything will help him.
Actually, since Ashley explaining this, you can go ahead and roll again. This is an advantage for you.
Well, wait. Hang on just a second.
Wow.
What if I were to?
No.
Wait, why are we rolling?
No, just Cosum because
I
I just want to see if Gossam knew this.
Cosum.
Yes, but what if I were to critically analyze him?
So
Actually, I'll allow you to do that. Yes, I'll allow you to do that.
on.
Just.
Do you want me to use it
Yes.
on you
No,
now? Because you can use it on an attack roll also.
Yes.
How long does it last?
It lasts for a minute until used.
Okay, never mind.
Wait.
No, I was mainly rolling for roleplay purposes, which is why I typed the question in instead of said it.
The nursery rhyme is probably lost in time now, but the nursery rhyme went Shuri Karai Karai, we've come to take you away. Shuri Karai Karai, we've come to take you away. They do what they can and they do what they must, but when they do find you, all you'll be is dust.
Sounds like a cross between Dr. Demento and Freddy Krueger.
that sounds really messed up. So does that mean we shouldn't go to Naboo then?
I will say
That seems like an apt way to avoid the situation.
remembering what they are, Force users. So, most people, everyone but Doc will probably be affected in some way or another, but Force users see their worst fear. Force users have known to go mad in their presence, and anyone that has an amount of force can be petrified. So that explains why everybody but Doc was petrified in my dream.
Yep. And
Doc was not even in my dream. He was
And-
he was not there, but everybody else was petrified.
So does that mean that if you're a droid with the feet, or droid or any other separated from the Force race or species, with that feet that reconnects you to the Force?
Yes, you'll be petrified.
Just-
Anybody
So,
that has any amount
how do
of
we-
force can be petrified.
If you get petrified, can you be unpetrified?
no.
I
As you
do
recall-
not know.
As you recall, from whatever notes you've gathered during your exposition into the Jedi Temple years ago, since it has been uncovered after the Jedi suppressed any knowledge of the Nameless after their presence during the High Republic. The Nameless disappeared sometime after.
I do not know that information. I don't remember anybody coming back from it, but not that that's not possible. But
If I could tear
I
one
don't
apart,
know
maybe I
anything
could
how to
make
do it.
an antidote.
There has been no cure.
maybe parts of their bodies, maybe, but I don't know any cure. But most people don't survive them, so.
Is there any way to protect against them?
Knowing how they did the petrification might allow for precautions, but
So then we should, I don't know, knock one out or something and let Doc take a look at it? Maybe you could figure out what they do, how they do it? Would that be helpful?
I think
yeah, I could tear one
knowing
apart.
what's coming will knowing what's coming and preparing ourselves will hopefully help us be prepared to Qasim, Mara, be prepared to face your fears and don't give in to them. Stay strong.
I will not cower in front of anchovies on pizza.
Does pizza exist in Star Wars?
No, we
I
don't.
mean,
I
it's
was just
probably not called pizza.
I was just making a callback to the previous conversation.
One
I
stream
don't
didn't hear.
understand what that has to do with what we're doing.
It's a joke.
I know,
Facing
but
fears.
Your greatest fear.
I understand jokes are a good thing and all, but she's like in the middle of talking.
Yeah.
That kind of makes it hard to follow and while jokes have their place and their time, and I'm not trying to be mean or overly critical or being a butt or
fine.
anything.
No, you're right.
I just think that we should just let her talk.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I'm going to get lost and get confused.
Okay.
I think we should, everybody, because I don't know how this is all from memory from before Order 66, so I don't remember a lot of it because the Nameless are so obscure even back then. But be prepared to deal with your worst fear coming to you, and try not to lose yourself in the fight, because they are something that we will be facing.
Oh, Qasim?
Huzzah.
So the no.
Okay, sorry.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Let her finish.
So then the Naboo thing was just a circumstance that's coming here, but it doesn't matter if we're on Naboo or not.
I don't understand why I woke up on Naboo in my dream. I don't think that's the important part. The important part was finding you guys petrified and knowing that what's coming. Like, she wasn't trying to give me a nightmare. She was just trying in her own way to warn us about what's to come, to at least mentally prepare us for what we need to face. I don't know what Jaden and Ronnie are going to see and face, but in it, but us as strong force users will be seeing our fears, and We need to be prepared for that.
You see.
Okay. Custom. With the lore check of 14, or maybe with a 19 if... Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Let me check.
I do remember. Let me check.
Give me a second. I have like a lot of like private messages on Discord. Give me
I couldn't remember if I told you vocally or verbally or typed it to
verbally.
you.
Verbal. I think it's verbally. Let me check. Yeah, it's verbally. It's been a hot minute. Yeah,
Gonna be
so
interesting.
yeah, so Cosm. You think about what Ashley said, and with a roll of 14 or perhaps with a 19 if Ronnie wants to use critical analysis.
I'll use a hero point. Boom!
20!
Let me go mark that off my.
20. Yeah. Yeah. Since you're just using the are you using the light side of the force or the dark side?
I mean, the 1d6 should tell you.
Neither.
Isn't-
Because this is an intelligence roll, I'm gonna basically say this is a neutral thing. Costum just meditates for a second, going over everything
Yeah.
that he can think of in his library.
Yeah. You remember reading notes written by your mother about the nameless. It's very everything that I have said about like the knowledge of the everything that Astri has said seems to line up with what has your mother has written. In addition, you have also recalled that various organizations have used the Nameless to combat the Jedi during the High Republic, such as the Path of the Open Hand, and centuries later, the Nile.
That's a fun little coincidence. Path of the Open Hand and the one of us that is getting dreams about the Nameless is the one that punches things to death.
Think of the Path of the Open Hand as a anti-force organization.
No, like I said, it was just a weird coincidence. Where did I put my hero points? Probably not features.
Notes.
Yeah, you also
There we go. Bottom of my
Yeah.
item list.
you also
five.
recall notes about some sort of rod that could be used to control the Nameless.
Then credit says the Imperials have it.
We need to hit them
When
with
we're
a
done
rock.
here, my mother had some notes on them.
Well, your mother's notes are back at the back
Oh,
in
yes.
town.
Yeah, I mean,
Unfortunately,
Once-
that's not going to help us right now since we're going to go up against them.
Yeah.
I'm assuming since she's warned me in a dream, it's what we're going to come against in the temple, Shrine of Healing.
Yeah.
Temple of Healing.
It's trying to feeling.
Whatever.
Also,
Shotgun.
Cosm, one more thing. You also recall that there might be ways to ward off the worst effects of the Nameless's powers. Not the stanchion effects, nor the illusionary aspects, but perhaps the worst of it. It involves...
Petrification.
I'm going to give you, in gameplay terms, it can inflict the frightened condition on as a frightening presence. In other words, it can't inflict the frightened condition.
Can or cannot? I couldn't tell if you were saying can or can't.
Can inflict, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
We have a way of stopping that from working.
At least the worst effects of it.
Do these things need to speak in order to cause it, or is it just basically an aura?
Let me take a look. I'm looking
Like,
up. I am looking at the article on Wikipedia. Thank you, Wikipedia.
I used to edit for that back when I was in high school.
It is an innate ability of them to inflict hallucinations and madness upon living beings, especially Force users.
All right, yeah. So my only thought was if it was voice based, then I've got psychic charge. Otherwise, I'm not seeing anything on my list that might help. Mara, what about you?
What am I being asked for?
If you have anything that would help with fear stuff, because you're a bit,
I don't
more
actually
buff.
know that much about my class. I can look though. Give me a second. Wait, no, that's right. I only get the spells I took. Let me check. What would the one be that protects against that? I have heal, force, focus, burst of speed, heroism. Wait, heroism. I do have something actually,
Yes.
but I can only help one person.
I think maybe keeping it and helping the person that's struggling the most.
Actually, you could help 2 people at once.
Upcasting and give you.
So
That's assuming that you've got a same level spell level progression as Sentinels. If you can already cast 3rd level powers, then you can affect 3 people at once. But yeah, it makes people immune to fear.
Oh yeah. 2nd level or higher, you can, for each level above first, you can add the 2nd person. So
you
level
got
2 would help 2 people, and if you had level 3 spells, which I don't think you get until next level.
yeah.
Is you would be able to help 3 people at that point, but you could help 2 people.
So Mara,
And despite what the power says, because of your subclass, you can use it on droids and constructs.
droids. You quickly realize that droids are fine, perfectly fine against these things. They're still deadly.
Yeah.
Okay, so it definitely works
if they
just
can-
on connection to the Force, not on sapience.
Living beings, yes, any living being, such as like human, such as Ronnie, for example, Jaden. That would clarify.
Out of character, I wonder if they would affect the Yuuzhan Vong.
I don't think that I would be affected by it because people always tell me I need to get a life.
So Ronnie,
Yeah.
Jaden, Doc. Once you learn, how do you feel about once you have learned about what the nameless are?
Yeah, this is Jared's reaction. He's been sitting out there just eating. Helmet on, but has a ration under just chewing on it.
Wait, so you eat your helmet on like you're wearing a Bauta mask?
Yeah. and he's like
Does his helmet also have a manual induction port?
no. You see the helmet tip.
You would think.
You do see the helmet tipped up so you can just chew. But he just like okay.
Just like that, huh?
You're like he swallows. I've killed things that probably done crazier shit than that. So when do we kill this thing? And get on.
Get to the Shrine of Healing is when we're gonna come up against him.
Ronnie,
Yeah.
how does a character feel? Oh, how do you feel about learning about these nameless?
Eh. Whoever gave them that name should have picked a better name.
That sounds like something Whimper would say for sure.
Yes, but Weemper would have said it in his voice.
Yeah.
I'm
Doc.
not playing that game.
Yeah,
so-
Doc, what about you?
Or the nameless is a name, so
Yeah, so Doc, how do you feel about learning about these nameless? Or Dishi Karai, translated to Eaters of the Force? Doc?
He's probably heard stranger projects under like the hive mind of the Separatist Army. Stranger similar projects. So.
And lucky for you, you're a droid, so you should be fine.
no. But now he's having
Nature beat the
flashback.
Separatists to it.
He's having droid hive mind flashbacks to Naboo. These aren't even my memories. It was Bob's. He got blown up by a Gungan, a moronic one, by accident.
Anyway,
Are you all ready to get together and venture forth?
yes, I'm eating my ration.
Okay, whoever can eat, remove 1 day's worth of rations from your character sheet.
Well, that's the other thing.
And how much water do each of you have left?
What?
Food and water, but I assume that you. I'm just gonna say that you have an extra amount of water because it's an ash-covered planet with have a lot of drinkable water. So, you venture forth, get on your barogs. I mispronounced the name of
Yeah,
it.
we were able
Blurgs.
to get them
Blurgs.
back.
Get on our Balrogs. These Imperials are fucked.
If we have Balrogs, does that make us orcs?
In spirit.
You mean wargs?
No.
I don't remember orcs ever riding Balrogs.
Blurgs, yeah, blurgs.
Besides don't goblins have orcs?
It's based on a Brennan Lee Mulligan skit joke idea. Don't worry about it.
I need to get dropout so I can watch that.
All right. Oh,
Yeah, but
this is interesting.
been quiet.
Okay. On the way, soon after you wake up, you do see like these, four-legged birds with talons. Their feathers like a fair color, and like covered in multicolored feathers, just flying above.
Maybe we should leave them alone.
You can go if you
Continue
like.
on.
That I think that would be a nature check. Poof! In stealth. If you would like to, you can roll me a nature check. Nature check.
I guess I'll do nature.
I will assist on your nature.
Okay.
Oh,
Fine.
I've got
Guys.
+3. What's yours?
Oh, I might need to assist you.
I've got
I-
+5.
Oh, then we're assisting Doc.
It's the only intelligence skill I'm not actually trained in, but
It's still
I
higher
guess,
than what I have.
What about you, Ronnie? Would you like to roll
Nate
for
would
nature?
have the same bonuses I do, I think. You've got a +5, right?
To what?
Nature.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. So
Yes.
to recognize what these
And-
birds are.
I am very smart.
Do you have
You are
nature?
very smart.
I guess
Yes,
we got two
yes.
people, 2 rolls for assistant. Anyone else got
Well,
a
then
nature
be
they want to try?
smart. You got.
I am proficient in it, which makes my bonus a +7.
Yep.
Ooh.
Go ahead and
So
go
you
ahead and
roll.
More likely.
I'll roll separately as well, mainly because, again, roleplay things because I'm a native. Never mind.
You already rolled a 15.
They're
You're fine.
birds.
Na-
Um,
Na-
No, the 15 was...
Nathan, you have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage?
Yes, I'm helping you.
My bad.
17.
17.
Thanks for the help. My first roll was better. I'm kidding.
Excuse you.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You
Rude.
recognize these birds. You recognize these birds are flooded plums, carnivorous birds that were native to the mid-rim planet Orbantel. They have a never-ending carnivorous appetite, and they scavenge wastes and scraplands of their former homeworld of Fort Mantel for food. If you stay out of sight, you might avoid them. If you stay out of sight, you might avoid becoming the meal.
I mean,
No way to die unless you want to be
They
somebody
can
at the bird's
definitely
meal.
try.
Why would somebody have brought them here?
I don't know.
To that's going to require a lore check from Cole, from Constant, because lore check. This is some lore stuff.
Re-environmentalizing thing.
The
Yep.
same reason they have the Gorgonons. Possibly.
Just bringing whatever animal they put here.
Smugglers have brought these creatures to.
Oh, that's 20.
Yeah, they brought these creatures. Smugglers brought these creatures over to repopulate the flora of Voss after the Imperial, after the Clone Wars and the Imperial occupation have devastated much of the planet.
And apparently they hated everybody that lived on this planet because they only brought things that were bad.
Apparently, jeez.
Yeah.
And they probably brought them because they have pretty feathers, and if they attack, people can then use them to trade and make pretty things. I don't know.
Okay, so what was the plan with the Gorgodon then?
I don't know. Their spit's rubberish. I don't know how to make rubber. I don't know. Nature is not my thing.
I was
Okay.
wondering if we could eat it, but it's the next day. We're not going to eat something that's just been rotting for 8 hours.
Also,
we
if their
left
salvage
the area.
rubbery, yeah, we did leave the area. They were not close by because
Yeah,
we realized that the nests would be close by,
And
we
they are
want
not
the babies
necessarily
or
solitary.
the mate to come find us. So
They are not necessarily solitary. They're not necessarily pet creatures either, but better not to risk it. So we left the area.
So we are trying to be stealthy, right?
Yep. Go
Okay,
ahead and roll
let's
me
be stealthy.
go ahead and roll me a stealth check, everybody.
Oh boy.
Group stealth.
Stealth
We
is
only need the
okay.
majority.
Just a
24.
Oh, it's only
Oh wait,
three.
I forgot. I actually have advantage.
Good.
I forgot to write that earlier. Haha. So
15.
What's my stealth? My stealth is +3.
wait, no, my stealth is +5. I didn't update it here.
Ooh.
I am the living embodiment of shadow.
I still rolled higher than you.
I got a 20.
Once again, the clanker doesn't make it.
1, 2,
Okay,
yeah.
we got you.
You'll
There we go.
Oh, everyone got it. Good.
yeah. Pretty much everybody but the
Perfect
droid made it, so that means you're able to get out of sight by.
Roll deception check. Pretend that you're just a scarecrow running a blurg.
Nathan
We're all
got-
we're all foot padding and we're all
the
sneakily,
pilot got a
stealthily
natural 20.
going.
Shouldn't that protect
And then we look to
the
Doc and we're like, "Hey Doc,
Yeah.
be as
I
quiet
know.
as you can." And he's just like, "Roger, Roger."
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a group stealth check, so I don't
And
have
we
to
all just
succeed
stare
if
at you.
everyone else does.
We just do the whole slow head turn towards Doc.
Yeah.
Good thing I'm the
This-
only one that isn't a food to them.
Ironic. Yeah, but you did manage to find a few rocks to hide.
What the fuck do I need to be?
There's like a bundle of rocks that just happen to be there nearby, so you hide among them, and the birds just like fly by without being aware.
Your question is, are they edible?
Later in the day, you see a pair of Jawas on a speeder, dragged by a blurg. One seems to be carrying all sorts of like bottles and other sorts of junk.
Oh, it's
and the other is heavily armed.
It's the little gremlins. Okay, I remember them.
They're junk merchants.
Huh.
Particularly
That was
in
not
the
in
spare
character.
parts department.
That was just me as a player realizing that.
Doc,
Sorry.
hide. Now
Yeah.
you are the target food.
Yes.
Now you are. Now you are in trouble.
Yeah.
Does anyone speak Jawa?
My robot does.
Oh, sweet.
My
And
little buddy
I
can.
definitely do not.
It's like the worst thing for him to have, or maybe the best, because as soon as it hears Jawa, it knows.
I have
right.
common and Lerman, and that's it.
so what would you like to do? Do you approach these Chawas?
No. No. No,
Yeah.
we don't.
I'll approach.
If they could
Why?
part at least 3 of us, maybe
Isn't
4.
Knock on your animal?
All right.
What?
Isn't Doc on your animal?
No, Doc's. How much does Doc weigh?
Doc would not.
Like maybe
So-
100 pounds.
So Mara's
Jawas-
with me.
Yeah, because
Jawas don't just steal droids unless they're unattended. That's totally
Yeah.
different.
My
Yeah.
my droid is always attended.
Yeah. So
70 kilograms.
Yep. In fact, that was your droid right now, going, "I hear Jawa. Keep me safe."
anyway, so Custom, you approach so Custom, Ronnie, you approach the Jawas, and they notice you approaching. They greet you with a wave, and they just like
Wow.
Custom's got to turn to.
I look at Gidget,
Gidget. There we go.
and she'll tell me what they're saying.
Gidget translates this as, "Hello there, would you like to buy something?"
What else does Gidget speak?
Binary and galactic common.
Ah.
I would like to buy
I'm not going to
information.
repeat what Nord says because we'll just say I do because I don't want to have to say it twice.
Well, she could have been in Galactic Common so everybody gets to hear it.
Well, she can't speak in galactic common. She speaks in binary, but she understands it. That's why I speak in binary. I understand binary, so we can communicate.
Ah.
Doc and Cosm. Well, obviously, Doc speaks binary.
Well, yeah.
Cosm
Yeah.
does as well. I don't know if any.
I think
What else?
Mara does too.
Yeah.
I was always under
Oh,
the
no, Mara
impression
literally
that
just said Galactic Common. And
binary
Lumen
could only be spoken by droids, but whatever.
understood.
Well, I think
No,
I
but you
think
can understand it.
I can understand.
That sounds debatable, but
He's-
I don't want to have that argument right now. Sorry, I apologize.
I mean, Luke can
Yeah.
understand R2D2.
So the Jawa translates that the Jawa, the one with the bottles and junk, says, is asking if you'd like to buy something.
I would like to buy
what do they have?
information. If you have it.
And Astrid, your droid says, what sort of information are you after? This is what Astrid. This is what you translate from Jawa to binary to galactic basic.
Just say you can speak normally. You don't have to say what they're saying in their language because it's automatically looping. We don't need to.
Yeah. And they
And
understand.
Cosm's not so much of an asshole that he's going to, speak over Astri translating for Gizmo. Gonna wait to basically hear it twice.
Yeah. So
Have you been near the Shrine of Healing?
no. We heard. My buddy and I hear very dangerous things of where the Imperials are occupying. Very bad things, dangerous things.
What kind of things?
We don't know, but once we were close, the Imperials told us to get away and fired a warning shot.
Are you sure that they fired a warning shot and not just missed? And then Cosm. Oh wait.
Hard to tell.
Oh yeah. When Cosm walked up to these Jawas, he would have taken off his helmet.
Right.
And so,
Ask them if they have any astromech droids. that work.
I was about to say we got to bust in our 4. Let's see.
No, and the Charlotte Party crisis. I'm pretty sure it was deliberate, but you can't really tell with Imperials. They tend to miss like 75% of the time.
Not according to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
And the other Chawa
shooters can hit their target.
and the Chawa says, no, their aim is precise. Their aim is precise.
Thank you. That is a little bit more than what we knew before. Cosmos got to pull out a power cell and toss it to them.
Ew. The Chawa, the 2 Chawas, thank you, and the Chawa merchant. Would you like to buy something?
If they have any astromech droids that work.
At this rate, Cosm's going to be the only one without a little droid.
And Jaden, don't forget Jaden.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure an astro droid is like medium-sized.
Yeah. So Doc walks over and is looking over what the Jawas have, and the Jawa's like, "Ew, do you want a battle droid?"
It's not for sale.
Was it mine that they came up to?
No, it's
No,
the B1.
It went up to Doc and said that.
Doc. Okay.
Well, technically, I walked up to
There
the
would be
cart.
death glares coming from my character.
Technically, I walked up to their cart just.
And the Jawa bodyguard
Doc's
notices
habit of
notices
checking
your
spare
droid. Notices your droid actually and pets it.
Someone talking to me.
Ew, pet. And Gizmo
very
is
high
like,
off the ground, so that.
I look at them very suspiciously, and the look of "Don't touch my droid." I don't say it. I have this. I have the look.
yeah, the one
Like-
the Jawa was back away like,
You're this close to dying. Look.
There's a you're get.
You just cut out.
you just like cut out.
No, she stopped talking. I think.
I did. I heard something fall.
Something fell from one of the things, and neither of us are quite aware of what it was.
Okay, so I ask, what do they have?
So basically they mostly have like adventuring gear and some trinkets.
Do you have any rations?
Oh yes, rations, yes.
Do they have good rations?
It's rations.
We have Gorgodon larvae.
Oh,
Larvae scraped from a Gorgodon we found
No!
dead.
oh
Did you
God,
really?
no!
No. She asked, do you have any rations? I was speaking for them as a joke. We found a dead Gorgodon. We've got some maggots. They're a delicacy. Everyone just looks around very uncomfortably at these Jawas.
So
No, so I they look like rations like I eat, not what they eat.
well, they look like they're field rations.
Cool. And how much are they?
So-
Are they gonna
They
cost
cost
me an arm and a leg?
5 credits. But 5 credits are for each day's worth.
Hold on. I gotta.
Where does it say where my credits are?
Probably an inventory that you don't have. Maybe.
Got about 20 days worth of extra rations.
Oh, there we go. I have 225
We managed to
credits.
loot some from Den Imperial, so
Dead
Where's
Imperials?
the rations?
It's
Yes.
Imperial rations. Ugh.
well, rations are rations, better than nothing.
Character,
They're-
it's better than their rations.
They're standard Imperial field rations, and their asking price is actually good. Well,
Yeah.
It's not good.
They
It's
said
not bad.
5 credits.
Yeah, 5
Yeah.
credits.
Standard market value.
Oh, rations. Field rations. I mean that's what's in the book. How much credits?
I've got a burglar's pack. I thought I had the other one.
And the child merchant says, "We also got a lute," and pulls out a lute and starts playing poorly. It's like torture to your ears.
Oh god. Oh, please stop.
I will give you 5 credits to stop playing it. In fact, I'll give you 10 to give it to me.
And never touch it again.
It's quite
not going
expensive.
to.
I thinking 350 credits.
No.
10 credits and I don't break it over your head.
Okay, you don't want to buy
okay?
it. You don't want to buy it. And she like puts it away.
Nathan?
And then I give him 5 credits for not playing it anymore because I am a man of my word.
Ooh.
What kind of weapons? They have any weaponry?
Just some basic Imperial standard guns and some guns from like the Clone Wars.
What?
Has anyone asked them if they have any astromech droids or not? I don't understand anything that they're saying.
There's only one of us here who does, but they understand us.
They're understanding what we're saying, right? In
Astromech
Galactic
droids?
Common.
Astromech droids? No, we don't have an astromech droid with us.
They don't.
Why do I have?
But we do have a head of one Imperial astromech droid, and shows it to you.
Oh my god.
That's not helpful at all.
Yeah.
Wait. They have the head?
Yeah.
That might be helpful.
Yeah.
We could figure out where the ship that it came in on came from.
It's like quite a ways away. You don't understand, Ronnie? Like points it in the pointed to the opposite direction where the two traveled.
Tell Ronnie that the way they're pointing is the opposite. The ship is in
Where they
that
came
direction, far away.
No. I mean, where the ship came from before it came to this planet.
No.
Oh.
I don't know where the ship came from. I don't know where it came
We
from.
can pull that from the droid's brain. As long as it's stored in the head. If not, it's good spare parts.
Yeah, it is good spare parts. How
Some good
much?
sensory equipment.
Say that, and I'm like already wanting to tear it apart. How much?
Starting price of 400 credits. Perhaps you can convince you to lower the price. It has some valuable stuff in that head. In that head.
Just got good persuasion.
How do you know?
It's an Imperial droid. Who knows what sort of things in there?
Not every Imperial droid has good information in it.
Nars,
Please, someone please take over because I am very bad at.
I've got a +4 to persuasion.
I have a -1.
Anyone beat that?
Someone please
I
take
have a
over.
0.
Oh.
Doc.
Okay. Well,
I'll
I've
work
seen
with
him
you on
in.
that one.
I've seen Imperial equipment. It's not.
Will help.
It's never
'cause I
made
have
of
said
top
stuff in this.
tier stuff.
I will say I will give Doc the help action since I started the conversation, and he's stepping in.
I mean, have you seen the armor that they wear? Stuff is flimsy enough I could punch through it, and I can't lift 200, and I can't lift 100 pounds.
Roll me a persuasion check
With advantage.
with advantage.
Because I am helping. I've said what I said, and you stepped in.
Ooh, crit fish, I guess.
Here. Oh, 2 left.
That is 23 sound.
23 is good. It's a If what you say is right, then I can make it about, say, 100 credits.
I'll pay that.
Deal. And gives the head to you after you gave the credits. It is like, you know, like a cone shaped like a imperial. No, not cone. It's black painted, very like it shapes like this, like half circle. It resembles an R2 unit. It's the head.
An R2 unit. An Imperial R2 unit.
That means it's not from a Star Destroyer.
Oh, I can imagine R2 or the one from the Bad Batch, just in an Imperial Star Destroyer, in a race to commit the most war crimes.
Pleasure doing business with you. You want to buy anything else?
Like you didn't shoot me this time.
Did we get the
Yeah.
droid? I didn't.
Okay.
You got
Okay.
no
Droid head.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll ask the Jawas to show me the weapons they got.
Okay, we got some blaster pistols, some blaster rifles, we got some batons. We only got like a couple of each, unfortunately. We got a lot more blaster pistols for some reason.
So yeah, what they got, no, exactly what they're bringing out.
They basically got the basic blaster, the blaster carbine, the blaster carbine, blaster carbine, your blaster pistol, and a blaster rifle. Pretty basic stuff.
Oof. You said they had a Clone War weaponry too?
Yeah, some of these are a little old but well maintained.
I'm surprised they still function.
Well,
I mean, you're
um,
gonna say that in front of Doc?
I
to be
do
fair,
not
I've been
say
taking
that
care
out
of
loud.
myself.
That was
I'm gonna
player, not character. I'm sorry, I should have said that differently.
And even a
So
few,
I'm probably next to Doc looking at the head.
and you also saw a few fiber blades, and a fiber dagger or two.
Oh, they got power blades and all that stuff. I'm not worried about that. I'm looking at stuff that that's unique that I can use.
What are you looking for exactly?
No one knows what I'm looking for.
All right, remind me again.
I know
This is
exactly
me.
what you're looking for.
Another lightsaber?
What are you looking for? Oh, okay, so
I thought he didn't have one.
He's got two.
Two. The last time he looked for one, there was not one in the town.
No, but he already had two. Or he's already got one, or he's got two. I can't remember. No, you're the one that had two.
So you're looking. You're looking for a best car, out of character best car, or a lightsaber.
Looking for Beskar armor, basically Mandalorian gear. Essentially, I need the gauntlets and the armor itself.
Best car. I think we have some. I think I'm going to sell it for 350 credits.
Show
Oh
me.
my god.
Wait.
It digs into it and shows
Oh my
like
God,
like a
this is
best car
so
the
much
size of a palm, size of my palm, size of your palm. Jaden.
I'll pick it up and I'll do like the normal test, see if it's legit. It's legit.
Go ahead and roll me a investigation check.
Can I do this with advantage since it's since I'm looking for what I'm looking for? What
Yes.
I'm looking for?
It seems like it. Well, yes, I'll allow advantage.
Fails induced telemetry.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he doesn't roll well, I'm going to cast telemetry.
It all carries it all carries the trademarks of Beskar, although a little rusted from the passages of time.
Does it have the Imperial mark on it?
It does.
I start cussing in Mandalorian.
Mandola.
Amandor.
Is something wrong with your friend?
He's mad, obviously.
This is Beskar stolen.
I say as I'm looking at the droid head.
This is stolen Beskar. And then, like, a pause, and then Cosmo goes, not by you, by Imperials.
We just found out that ship got
Maybe
crashed.
by you.
Oh, the same place where we found that droid. looks like the Mandalorians didn't find all the Beskar the Imperial stole.
Obviously.
Obviously. You said how much for it?
350.
Is haggling available? I'll help with the haggling.
That was a weird sound from your bird.
Here,
sounded like
but I'm
someone's-
eating. So I'm here, but I'm eating beef.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell was that?
That was I'm here and eating beef. Don't forget about me.
Yeah, I'm gonna haggle. What's the what do you do if I haggle?
Persuasion, usually.
Asians.
Gotta someone can back me up out this or something?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay, so I'll get advantage.
They're you don't want to mess with the Mandalorian. So I wouldn't suggest holding on to that piece for very long.
Oh, why? Oh, I've heard about
Our
that.
friend
They
here
get
ripped.
violent if they find people with their armor.
Go ahead and roll with
He
advantage.
threatened to rip the guy's head off already.
The color from their face is red.
22.
That's a crit.
Nah, 20.
How would you be able to tell? It's Jawa.
They become a lighter color than they are. I don't know.
Oh, the Jawas seem to be a little taken
Dude,
back.
Jawa
Look, the two
faces
Jawas look at each other and says, 100.
Yeah.
It's just like tosses it to you and gathers and just like gets the credits. Are we good?
Hold
Alright.
on. How much did we start with? Because for some reason, none of my character sheets have my credit on it. When I know I added it.
I have no clue. I don't think you've spent any today, so it's just figuring out where you've been.
Me.
That's gross. I'm looking at some of the possibly canon, possibly not canon appearances for Jawa faces, and it's
Yeah.
They're
Not
not.
great.
It's not.
Not-
Yeah.
It's not pretty.
Let's
Yeah,
just
that's
say
what
Yankee Black Void's an improvement.
Yeah, there's a reason they wear the hood. They wear the hood. They wear hoods.
Yeah, anyway, so the Jawa merchant is asking if you want to buy anything else.
Well, I need to know how much we all started with because I literally have nothing on any of my character sheets for some reason.
Let me see if I can find it.
I haven't bought anything since we started a game. I probably have it written down somewhere when I was buying stuff, but
was it 2,400 something like that? I'm trying to remember.
yeah, but I had a couple hundred. So I will.
almost all of mine went to my armor.
Starting
I
level
will-
first Sentinel is 64 times 100 for credits.
Well, Nord gave us stuff to like buy.
Oh yeah.
We were level
Stuff to
3.
buy.
So
Yeah.
I think
So
most
I
of my
will-
money
I will
would've been
just
to the
say-
focus generator.
I will.
The wrist pad too. I think it was 250.
Gizmo. I will write down that I spent 100 because I know I have. I know I have plenty of credits left. I just need to find my notes. I know they're somewhere.
All right.
I spent 100 on the droid head.
I will. What?
I paid them on the droid head.
Oh, I wanted the droid head, so I'll pay
Alright.
for it.
Does
and
Ronnie
100
want the
back then.
droid head?
The droid
I mean,
head.
I don't want to like carry it,
Fair
but
enough.
like we can like sling it from like the animal.
Yeah.
Well, it's not the type of droid Ronnie wants. And I was gonna pull information and parts.
I mean, it
from
might work eventually for what I want. It's not an R1, so that's good. I don't want an R1 astromech. Those ain't gonna work for me.
But regardless,
Yeah.
I'll buy it.
Okay.
And then I also bought some rations. How many rations did they say
They have 20 days worth of extra rations.
20 days? Oh god.
Pop.
5. Alright, I'll buy 10 and then I'll give them. So I'll write down I'll note that I owe them that I need to minus 150 credits. And I am done.
Would you like some water? Some purified water will make a big difference on this ashy planet.
How much is it going
I
to
thought we had
cost
extra
us?
water.
Yeah, I think we're good on water right now.
Yeah, I thought we had extra water.
Okay,
up before leaving.
canteen costs...
Wouldn't hurt to have maybe. He didn't specify how much extra we had, so
Yeah. Like a few extras of fresh water. It would cost about 10, and he has about 5 canteens full of fresh water.
Ask if he has any jury juice.
I will buy. Oops.
What's jury juice?
Delicious.
It's the juice that they give you while you're deliberating on whether or not someone's guilty.
That is not what it is.
All right.
Okay.
Oh God, that's
It's
trash.
the joke. It's a joke.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have no
Literal
idea what
interpretation of the name.
You'd probably like it, but you probably shouldn't drink as much as I can.
How do you spell it?
Juri.
Jury juice is a beverage at the Chelman's Spaceport Cantina on the planet Tatooine.
And
Ah,
Blood of the sentient rodon species.
Okay.
That seems kind of messed up.
one.
But okay.
Okay. That's.
Don't
I've written
think
down
about it
what
too
I
much.
spent. I am done.
No, some varieties contained blood of sentient.
All right.
It says sentient Rhodian species. That implies that there's non-sentient Rhodian species.
Possibly.
Okay, so do the rest of you want anything from these? Oh, from the Jawas?
Yeah. Greedo is non-sentient.
What's a Greedo?
Greedo was the
Rhodian bounty hunter from episode 4.
Yep.
Also appears
one
in
Han shot under the table.
There are two
There-
Rhodians named Greedo.
There are conflicting reports as to whether or not Hans or Greedo shot first.
Let's not start that conversation.
Agreed.
Gizmo, why are you
Okay.
pulling my hair from underneath my headphones?
Trying to make a nest.
Anyway,
All right.
do any of you want to buy something before the Jawa merchant and their bodyguard takes off?
No, I only have
Alright.
50 credits.
I think we're good. We bought the
Okay.
good spare parts they had. 50?
Yeah, and the Jawa
That
Jawa
don't sound
and
right.
the Jawa merchant says, "Okay, see ya," and the two Jawas like head off.
But before they head off, Cosm's going to tell them that you're
5d4
going to
times
want to leave
100.
this area as quick as you can.
That's the idea.
Also, if nobody else did it, Doc took down the direction and or coordinates, if they would give them, of that wherever they picked up the droid head and the Beskar. Might be worth heading and checking that out.
Back.
Maybe that guy had more Beskar, or maybe that was just a hood ornament to him.
Maybe on our way back, probably.
Yeah,
Hi, baby.
that's why Doc's like just writing it down.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that scene from which Star Wars movie was it?
Say hi, everybody.
In episode 4, with that little like 2.5 foot tall fuzzy orc looking alien at the canteen. They were drinking victory juice.
Ethan.
Are you trying to just give them to me?
I'm seeing if he wants to. Great.
Hey, Nord, I'm altering my character sheet because I put in the wrong equipment pack for some reason.
Okay. Thank you for
So,
the heads up.
Yeah. Altering.
I am altering the deal. You didn't alter it further.
Yeah, but what did you spend your money on? 50 doesn't seem right.
How much does a meskit cost? Why are they so expensive?
Anyway, is everybody ready to move on?
Yes.
Yep.
It takes you about most of the day. The sun setting through the clouds, and it starts to become twilight as you approach. As you finally approach the Shrine of Healing. Similar motif to the Shrine of, to the Tower of Prophecy, but this one seems crumbled. And ahead, you see like the main road that leads up to the temple, lined up by statues of hooded Voss, like hooded figures, like hooded statues of hooded Voss. I mean, eventually, as you go near, you see let me take a look. You see several Imperials, Imperial troopers, a KX droid, and Imperial officer just readying their positions.
Stealth. You.
Very.
And before you and as you get closer, you hear a shot and it lands near your feet. The Imperial officer, sunken eyes with dark greens around his eye, with dark greens around it, like pale green, pale skin, dirty brown hair, says, "Stop! Don't go any closer. I mean it. This place is too dangerous. Leave now."
Who's telling us this?
Why would we not sneak up if we knew we were getting close?
Oh,
Yeah.
let me roll perception for the. My apologies.
Yeah.
You just want to
Oh,
do your villain
okay.
monologue.
Yeah, I got ahead of the monologue. My apologies.
Yeah. It happens.
The sniper, yeah. Yeah, the sniper.
Mine is.
That the sniper shoots.
Sniper has disadvantage to see.
That cancels out the yeah. So that kind of ties, and he thought he saw something, and
It's 25 for me.
pew, and stop. And the officer's like, stop,
Whoa.
whoever you are.
Hold on.
We gotta do proper stealth checks.
We all checks first before you even do anything.
Maybe we're still using the stealth checks from before.
Right.
Are we?
I mean, that would actually be an
Yeah.
improvement over the one I rolled. I got a 5.
Okay.
This time.
And he pauses. Oh, I'm just a little. Stand down, man. We're just a little jumpy. And sniper apologizes. And nobody's.
The only one they see is the person riding with Doc, because I rolled way higher than a 20.
How are you gonna hide the
everybody
blurs,
else
by the
do.
way?
They can see the blur because they're. But
Oh, they're
as
just-
we're coming
they're
up
just
on this temple.
We're hiding. We're disguising ourselves as just wild blurs walking. No, I'm just saying that.
Yeah, they're just a
I mean,
couple
that could
blurs. They're just a couple blurs. Shoot. And the okay. K9.
Like, I would guide my blurg just behind the rock.
Okay. Good little blurg. Just go. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. One of the
I can't
stormtroopers
move
says.
Mara, but she would be with me.
Marco, so has everybody rolled stealth besides Cosm? And
Oh, I rolled.
and Costume got off the blurg as we were approaching.
So, well, yeah, you want to start stuff again?
Yep.
Yeah.
How stealthy can you be to not be on the... I rolled
Damn.
one higher because I rolled an 18 last time. Now I rolled a 19.
The
so
Imperials
25.
know that there's a Mandalorian with stolen Beskar. They're going to ignore the Mandalorian with said stolen Beskar. It maybe if we don't acknowledge that he's there, he won't kill us all. That is correct, but that's because his buddies will also kill you.
Yeah.
After the fight turns
so-
out,
Ronnie.
he gets
Yeah,
off.
Ronnie,
Who's left?
yeah, Ronnie and Mara, I believe.
Stealth rolls.
My apologies, everyone, but I think I've made a smooth recovery, mostly. Ronnie, would you like to roll a stealth
Yeah.
check?
Sorry. Just a regular one.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
Oof. Oof.
I am the shadow personified. Oh no, who turned on the light?
You rolled a natural 20 and then on
And then-
stealth last time.
And then this time a
And now
natural
you
one.
rolled a critical like a crit.
Alright, one.
Fail.
Oh,
rolled a
I
one
think
this
half
time.
failed, half. Yeah, half of you failed, half of you succeeded, and since Nathan rolled a nat 1, sorry.
That doesn't matter. It's a check.
It's
He can still say that his roll was so bad that it counts as 2 fails. It's
yeah. Since if you roll too poor, I'm gonna say in this case, if you roll too poorly, yeah, the sniper notices, hey, and one of the stormtroopers that approached and the KX droid approaches, hey, you shouldn't be here. Come on, and
Does anyone have a grenade?
and
Does anyone have...
gone.
Is your character saying that out loud?
No, I'm asking. We already would have talked about all the things that we have prepping for this.
I think he's asking at a character who has a grenade.
Yeah, I have one. That's why I'm asking, are you saying this in character? Because
No.
I feel like I've just been made. I feel, oh look, they just spotted me. And then if I hear Cossum go, does anyone have a grenade? I'm going to use it.
Don't use it. Oh my god. We don't
I
know
mean,
the
if we
situation.
can get them all to get a smaller space, we can then use the grenade. You know. Yeah. Agree to a weapons check.
Wait. So wait. Are we rolling initiative? Like
not yet. Not yet.
No, they're just.
I'm just saying they're advancing pretty
Ethan.
quickly on me.
Yeah. What are you doing? And Stormtrooper demands, what are you doing here? You need to leave now.
What's making? I'm self.
Are they all advancing, or just those three advancing?
Just those.
three.
What's
Just
the
those. Three.
radius of a thermal detonator?
We're door-to-door salesman. I notice you have a lot of sand around here. Would you like to buy
And
the brand new Sucks-A-Lot vacuum cleaner?
just to refresh my memory, Ronnie, what uniform are you wearing? What kind of clothes are you wearing right now?
I thought it was flight suit.
I'm wearing a flight suit, but I mean, it's
Does
not
that-
like
Does that anything any significance relate that signify you're with the New Republic?
I have no idea. Probably? Question mark.
I will say,
Well, no. Considering that we are going into an Imperial stronghold, you probably wouldn't be, for the same reason that we're not carrying a banner that says we're here to rescue. What's her name? Samak Ka.
oh,
Do
yeah.
we see her?
Like at least
No,
some duct tape or a bandana.
Samakal is not outside.
Yeah. No, what I'm saying is, we're gonna make it so that the Republic trooper does not look like he's not flashing his badge. Hey, I'm a New Republic pilot, and you are here illegally.
All right. Can you send me a link again to the? Hang on. Actually, just let me. Pull
Thermal
up the,
detonators, by the way, have a radius of 20 feet.
Nathan, it's just sw5.com.
Yeah, I
Or
figured I would actually be able to just type it in and get it.
Yeah. If the stormtrooper is not firing at you, he's warning you to get away. He's not hostile. Go ahead and roll me an insight check, everybody.
Ooh.
Does the 21
The
on
nameless
trying
are
to
in the area. They're probably terrified.
does the
Insight.
20
That's my specialty.
Before
So
coming on
fine.
this, I would have put on my combat suit instead of my flight suit.
Right.
That way, my armor class is 11 plus dex instead of 10 plus dex.
Son of a bitch!
You have no
My
luck today with
insight-
lore.
That's
No,
insight.
Can I
Okay, insight
can
is
I
my best
insight as
skill.
I'm watching the situation?
Hey, does a 21 convince them that we're door-to-door salesmen selling vacuum cleaners?
Why would you do that?
I said it. And I said, like,
Door-to-door
let's
sales,
see.
and
He was saying
the
it sarcastically, but he rolled high enough they believed him.
the troopers just kind of stare at each other. The KX-Roid just stares at you. A salesperson? Seriously?
Yes, and I'm selling vacuum cleaners. You've got a lot of sand around here.
We're not here to buy vacuums. We're here to stop people from going to the temple. Leave.
Quick question: can I make another stealth check
Astrid.
to basically
Okay.
sneak up to the next rock?
Go ahead. Well, Astrid, you could tell that all the troopers, and the officer are terrified out of their minds. Whatever they saw in the temple must have affected them.
See, I was right. I said they're probably terrified because they saw the what, nameless? Is that what I
Yeah.
called them?
The nameless.
Yeah,
The
the nameless.
nameless in there.
No, they're terrified because they stole some Beskar, and there's a Mandalorian right there.
No,
Okay,
I'm pretty
that is
sure.
what- okay.
With my insight of 25, they're scared shitless because of what's inside the temple.
Cosm,
What he said, so.
with a low enough roll, that's what you believe. But Astrid knows what's going on. What do you do?
Okay.
I'm gonna
Did it? I rolled a
quietly-
23. Did you even see me?
I quietly,
You could drag
in
yourself
my
off
comms, I tell everybody they are scared shitless because of what's in the temple.
and we all have hand freeze, so.
What do you do? No, so Ronnie's pretty much the only one that got caught, but everybody else did pretty well on stealth checks.
You know what? I'm going to go
Okay.
invisible and
That was
just
a
straight up
5.
walk up. I'm going to go invisible and just straight up walk to the officer.
How is a 5 good?
All right, you walk up to the officer, and the officer says,
You
"Hey!"
do well.
and like just doubles with this.
Officer doesn't say shit. I'm invisible.
It's like,
Now let me look.
he's chumpy. He's
what
really
it costs-
chumpy. He's really chumpy. That's why.
How
He
much does
thought he
it
heard
cost to do
something.
a second? How much is a second level power? It's 3, right?
Yes.
3 or 4, yeah.
Okay.
What do you have? Suggestion? Or I guess mind trick?
No, I'm turning invisible and just straight up going up to the officer, and I'm going to hold him hostage.
I mean, it's like we could maybe convince them to let us.
Yeah,
in.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let us talk first.
I'm not going to immediately grab the guy. I'm just moving in so that as soon as shit goes down, I've got him.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
okay.
Okay.
Since I rolled a 23, can I get behind the sniper jet when this goes down? When they
Yeah,
don't
go
see
right
me?
ahead. Go right ahead.
Wait, a
Wait,
23? That is way outside your movement speed.
Yeah, you're not in combat
And
yet.
unlike you, or unlike me, you can't. You have to have better.
What?
The sniper's
Talking
all the
about?
way in the back. There's
Oh, there's a sniper in the back.
way in the back.
Who's this?
Question.
That's the
random
officer.
question.
That's the.
Are these rock formations like statues or something?
Yep, they are.
Yes. Yeah.
Are they
they're
like culturally significant to anybody?
Oh god.
Yes.
Oh man, it's really gonna suck when my thermal detonator goes off.
Oh my god.
Hey Noah, can you delete that token
So-
I just put on the floor? I didn't realize my token was down here.
1 second. Sorry, what do you say?
You would need to keep on. No, okay, so
You need to make another stealth check.
no,
I think
you
to
wouldn't
get
be
that
able to make
buff.
a stealth check up there. The reason why is because you don't have cover.
Oh,
They would
shit.
see you regardless.
Yeah.
Because of the feats and my subclass and my armor, and then straight up just going invisible, I could make those stealth checks and go up.
Okay, in that
Because
case,
that's my. Yeah,
You
in
can
that
hide
case,
behind a rock.
yeah,
like
I'm gonna
right there.
Okay,
You
in
can
that case,
I
I'll get close as I can then to jump him.
I want to come
Noah,
out of hiding.
right here, Noah. Can you delete this kit while I'm
one,
here?
one sec. There we go. Sorry, what?
Alright.
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, that works.
Okay.
No.
No.
I want you
That's-
to delete that token.
Now,
You
yeah,
didn't realize his token was already there.
Sorry. There we go.
Okay. I want to
Okay.
come out of hiding because everybody's jumping and I can tell that they're just scared. And I'm just slowly gonna come out. Not just
looking-
appear out of nowhere, and I'm going to say, what's going on?
The,
I
I don't
happen
have
to be
any of my
stunned.
weapons out. That they know about.
I don't have any of my weapons out. Yeah, that's when you're most dangerous.
I also happen to be running a mercenary company.
Kind of like my hands are just kind of like slightly up and to the side, and just like, what's going on and why are you so terrified?
roll me a persuasion check.
Oh god.
And I help because I've been diffusing the tension.
Yes.
Thank god. Ooh, that was an 18 and a 1. 18.
The one of the trooper says, "You want to know what's going on?" He says, and he tilts his rifle towards the officer. Talk to Officer Weck. He knows what's going on. And you're not gonna like what...
Am I allowed to go over there?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna talk to the officer.
I'll be right behind you to help with.
And I'll be right behind him.
And one of the I hear the KX voice says, "No funny business."
Don't worry, I'm always serious.
I don't acknowledge the no funny business. Just continue walking.
I sell vacuums in an ash wasteland. That's not fuzzy business. Funny business.
Anyway,
No, it's fuzzy business.
Anyway, yeah, and the officer looks at you very nervously. Just
Walk slowly and just as non-threatening as humanly possible. And I'm just going to calmly just, why are you all so afraid?
those. And I don't even know where to start, he says. How do I even start? It's all because of both of allowing that Night Sister doing experiments on these eggs. And these things, we done experiments on some of the prisoners here, and then everything just went straight to hell. And I couldn't get this nursery rhyme out of my head ever since one of these things broke free and I saw it. What was that nursery rhyme?
What eggs?
The eggs that these things came from. The Night Sister calls them nameless.
The Force Eaters.
The Force How do you know about them? How? Tell me. How do you know about them?
We just happen to be exterminators who will take care of anything.
Oh god, this is game.
Oh my god.
Yes. vacuum
like-
selling
Is that a
exterminators.
bluff? That's a bluff check, isn't it?
Yes. First, you told my man that that you sell vacuum cleaners, and now you said that you are.
What? I'm an entrepreneur.
Hold on. He's
Times are tough. I have to have a side
Wait.
hustle.
Quick
Hold on.
question. Time out. Quick question. Did we all move in together, or did only like a hand? Like this, the positioning seems a little. Wonky.
Only me and
Yeah.
Doc and Cosm invisibly got to that point. Or got to where we
Nobody
are.
else
I'm
said they
calmly
wanted to walk
talking
up.
to the officer.
Okay, so I'm basically just back here, like
You could have moved up
as a
if you
human
want.
shield, as a human shield between these three and the Lerman.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like
then
I've got great news. I am just barely strong enough to throw the thermal detonator out of range of both of us.
oh my god. Okay.
Not just that, I'm
Before
also- I'm al-
that even happens.
30
Let's
feet
just-
plus your strength modifier
Before-
times 5. Oh,
Let's just-
no.
Let's just say that if my character played baseball, he'd be only good to play shortstop.
Okay, hold on. Alright, right. Okay, pause on this. As he says that we're exterminators and the office is like, you just said there were vacuums. So I'll go. He likes to be funny, try to diffuse situations by being funny. It doesn't always hit right.
But, yeah, by the way, when
We
he
are
said that, good on.
we are capable of dealing with the nameless.
No one can deal with the nameless. Not even you. How can you deal with them?
You don't.
We've.
I'm not trying to be rude, but you don't know my capabilities.
Well, we did set up some explosives, like before this all went to hell. We tried to set up more, even more traps there than what the temple has, than what the previous occupiers of the temple has set up.
And I'm assuming the prisoners are still in there.
Only one. Only one remains.
Okay, and are there more unhatched eggs, or are all the eggs hatched? How many are we looking at here?
I don't know, but there's a lot of those things. I don't know if there's they hatched anymore back there, but some of us managed to steal these nameless in the lower level, but I think one or maybe two got them out. Unfortunately, while I do have the closest set of the explosives are also in the lower level.
Explosives you still want to set up are still down there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we can sorry, guess why I'm doing this. That's just great.
Yeah, and
you can
okay.
While we're in there, if we are successfully able to get to them, we can set them up. And please let us at least have some time to get out before you set them off.
Like I said, I had to coast the explosives, but unfortunately the explosives are short range. But the signal to the explosives are short range. I mean,
So
we have to be in there for it to happen.
yes.
Or a line to the door.
Yeah. Yes. And what we have to be in the low levels to activate the explosives, and then we have to run. And then we have to run.
We have enough time to get out.
Are they
I hope so.
timed? Are they timed explosives?
Yes. We have about a minute or two to. You have about 2 minutes to escape.
I just remembered the fact that these guys aren't doing anything about Doc just shows how terrified they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna
absolutely.
make the comment like, this is the
Yeah,
I was gonna make the comment like, this is the
Imperials
calmest
are-
Imperials have ever been around me, and it's weird.
All right, so
Yeah, all these
Are-
imperial officers and troopers are too scared to acknowledge that you have a B1 battle droid with you.
yeah, he's just kind of attached to my shoulders, just kind of looking and
Now
watching.
B1, not BD1.
Oh, BD.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Imperial
Doc.
policy is
You
shoot
just call
B1
him
battle
Doc.
droids on
'Cause
site.
I am so bad at keeping up with which droid is called what. Like, just
Why would
their-
it be the Imperial policy to do that?
That's just what it is on canon. Canonically, their Imperial policy is to destroy B1 battle droids on site.
Plus,
I
they
don't
want the
know
Clone Wars to be forgotten. They
If
want to
that's
get rid of the
canon,
clones so
why?
badly.
Like, where do
Can
they
we
explain that
have
in
this-
canon?
this argument right now? Can we have this argument?
Yeah.
Discussion off.
Yeah.
off
By the way,
camera.
I'm starting to have second thoughts about the Imperials. My name is Wick Window, as the others could tell, and some of the men here, they're also having second thoughts. I know it's probably
They're
too
having
late
second thoughts.
about it right now, but
Just worked out.
How many of
That's-
you
that they're the
are?
bad guys.
there's that
How
scientist.
many of you are having second thoughts?
All of us here.
While dealing with this, what exactly are the experiments that these sisters have been doing?
Improving the nameless, making them more like apex predators or something.
They already are.
Well, you can call them, I don't know, super predators? What's beyond apex anyway?
Ring machine.
Well, we'll
Well,
find out.
if we use standard tier lists, that would be SPECs.
Anyway. Anyway,
For the lore reason for why Imperials
okay.
shoot B1s on site, but I found all it says is that
Huh.
there's a standing order. That's all.
All right. Can we have this discussion off stream?
Me. Yeah.
So, and this second thoughts are entailing. What are you planning to do with these second thoughts?
I don't know. Some of us are planning to run away, hide somewhere from the Imperial remnants, hide from Thrawn. I'm pretty sure one or two of us, and that's me too, are really turning ourselves over to the New Republic.
Yeah.
This entire time he's not looking at you, as if he's looking away in shame.
Well,
I will say, willing to do that is a better improvement of continuing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And I do
Plus, if
believe
you turn
people
over secrets, that
deserve
might help
second
you.
chances. So, your best bet, I think, is to turn yourselves over.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage. And this DC is pretty low because he is willing to turn over a new leaf.
But not a whole tree, huh? Typical.
15.
Just in case you want.
That's she already has advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just said it was low.
Well, he says
it is low, but...
he says
Hmm.
maybe as a matter of fact, maybe I can help you. Men, keep an eye out in case any more of these scenes. And by the way, the Night Sisters we have some of the Night Troopers with us. They've also gotten out of control ever since the Night Sister got, he says, taken out by these things.
The Night Sisters got taken out by these things?
Yes, turned to stone and everything, then just crumpled like it's nothing.
Oh, quick question. How does that work, by the way?
How does what work?
The
The
turning
whole
to stone.
petrification thing. Is it just like
Do they
look at
bite
you, if they bite
Do
you?
they slash at you? Do they just look at you?
They just do. They just do.
They just do.
So looking at them.
They
Eye
may
contact?
they may have some sort of aura. I don't know. It's just
Oh, Aura, that's not going to be fun to deal with.
yeah.
happen to
She
have,
says
like,
that
a
force
range.
sensitives. She says that force sensitives are very susceptible to these nameless. They
Yes,
well.
I know the stories.
At least my sister Zelsev got what's coming to her.
Yes. So, what help are you offering to us?
I'm willing to go with you, at least to the explosives. If you want to do anything else, that's your business, not mine. But
I mean, detonators and the detonator and a comm would probably be safer for you.
like I said, short range.
We have to start them and then run. Like, we have to be there where they are and then run out. That would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
I would advise not to take your time in there, says Weck. Who knows if one or two of these things will pop up and try to take you out.
Well,
And-
Yes, we don't plan on being in there for very long.
But I have to ask, how do you know about these things?
That's
well, you see, I've been around for a long time.
Way I've heard it, these way the ancestor says it, even the Jedi has suppressed knowledge of them to prevent people from being scared of them.
worry too much about why we know or how we know. That is our knowledge, not yours.
Besides,
Can my comrades join us, please?
I do have to ask something of you. Or can any of you use the Force? Be honest. For everybody's sake, please.
I can tell you right now. Now?
Yeah, I could be your
It is-
eyes for these scenes because I can see what they really are, and that
That's
droid too.
wonderful. But right now, I'm not going to answer that question. But don't worry, I will before things get dicey. So, can my comrades please join us?
Okay, yes, more the merrier. But if they're Force users, I think that's what the proper term is. They have to be really careful.
really careful.
We already know.
Well, he
And
looks a
I'll
little.
call over to I won't call people's names out, but I'll say, guys, come, let's go inside.
And Jay will walk out of the lock and just basically
I'll just
cowboy spin his pistol in the holster.
Oh, Mandalorian!
I will
One
walk
of the troopers
behind.
says that could turn the odds.
When
That could
I walk
turn,
past
even the odds.
when I walk past the security droid, I
Is
look him in the eye and I'm like, "You were this close to eating a thermal detonator."
And the droid says, I would very likely survive it. Probabilities are in my favor. I've calculated them. And the odds are low for you for surviving such an explosion. Very, very low.
What is the Star Wars equivalent of baseball?
Ball base.
No, but
Jizz
seriously
ball.
though.
Oh,
Is there
what
one?
would music have to do with it?
It would be better if I go in with you. The rest we'll have to say out here. In
That's
case
perfectly fine. Let's head in.
Carlson's going to go in as well and maintaining invisibility.
You mean invisibility?
Yeah, I said maintaining invisibility.
I heard you say visibility, and I'm like, do you mean invisibility?
No, I'll leave the maintaining visibility to you.
Alrighty.
It's for her today.
Yeah, but what were you saying before everyone started talking?
Okay,
David?
Cabot, are you there?
Everyone just keeps...
Real quick question.
I was
Um,
just gonna...
Yeah.
One thing I was saying is so this person, is this the person that's scared?
Everybody
Or
there
are they
is
all
scared.
scared?
They're all
All
scared.
Yeah, they're all scared, Gavin.
Presumably, the security droid is not scared.
Yeah.
The security droid is not scared, but every non-droid in the group is scared. But the officer coming with us is the one my token is in front of. They're coming with us.
Connor,
Yes.
I would like to make a request for a rules change on the thermal detonators.
What's the change?
Instead of my strength modifier times 5, can it be my athletics score times 5? My character is actually proficient in athletics. I when I was in college, I was on the baseball team.
On the spaceball team.
Yeah, the spaceball team.
It comes with flamethrowers. There's a reason.
Only at 7th base.
Yeah. Cabot. Before I think, while I think about it, Cabot, when you appear inside the entrance, it's dark. It's quite dark from where you stand. Very
I
dusty.
think Cabot wants to do something.
Cabot, what do you want to do?
Where am I?
You were like right at the entrance.
Right here?
Yeah, you're like right here.
Okay. So it's
Yeah.
very dark, you said.
Yeah, very dark, and the officer just like takes a deep breath and says, "Well, after you, your funeral, I guess."
Excuse me. May I ask your name?
Like I said, it's Lek Window. What's your name?
Window. I'm Marabaiti. I find when people are upset or scared, sometimes it can help. If you want to help you calm down, I will let you pet my head.
Okay, and he a little tentatively, because he was like, "What the blast is? What the criff is this? What the criff is going on?" Because
Is this where we find out whether or not the last name suits her?
I've been waiting for that.
wait, and he pulled like that. When you said bite, do you mean that do you get the name because you bite people?
I get that name from my old family.
Oh.
It's a personal long story, and my camera's not looking at me because Gizmo climbed over it. Sorry.
I'm generally quite kind. You can ask my friends.
He pets. Yeah, and then he
I'll be
pets her
right back.
head.
I need to use the restroom.
And I'll put my hand on his shoulder and go, "You're not alone. Don't let the fear overtake you."
Mm-hmm.
But we should go inside.
Yeah. Okay. Just warning you. Just warning you. Even their presence can overwhelm people like me. You know. So.
Yes. No, I know. But
of course, you know everything
it's
about.
hard, but don't let it overwhelm you, and know that you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
There's many of us here. And then I usher him inside.
Oh, careful, slow down. Sorry, I'm okay. You can do this, Weck. You can do this. You peer into the dark hallway of the Shrine of Healing. Debris everywhere, even flecks of light.
Is this door the entrance, or is this opening the entrance?
It's the entrance right there. It's just there because it's part of the map.
Okay. So I'm going over to the doors and I'm opening them.
It's quite difficult for you to open the doors.
Cool.
And what you see in...
Where the heck am I? This is such a big map.
Alright, let me copy and paste the trooper there. Wait, not trooper, officer there.
Very tall map.
I'm like, where are we?
Yeah, let me switch music to something suitably unsettling. Right here.
Very
And
tall.
should
Hey,
possibly-
everything is very dark.
When you said that you were switching the music to something unsettling, I was picturing Baby Shark.
Nope. Nope.
I don't know if I
No.
have anything for lighting. Let me check.
Are you near your character?
I don't even know where my character is in this darkness.
Try zooming out all the way.
You are in the
You can't
bottom
find it.
middle.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm in the it's zooming too far. Zooming too far. Oh no, this is bad.
Yeah. Ahead of
Very
you
fuzzy.
see flickering lights, crash debris ahead of this hallway. In the hallway, and you hear and ahead of you, you do see like a frozen, like a petrified body, just like crawling to desperate for safety. Terrified look on his face.
Where can we see that?
This person
I'm using
is
battle
wearing.
precognition.
This person is wearing. This person is
Can you
wearing
ping it? Because I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like
I can't
right
see
here.
it on the map.
Oh. There's not an icon. He's just saying in front of us.
Like-
So
here.
this petrification, did it petrify the clothes also, or just the body?
Just the body. The clothes is intact.
That tracks with a picture I was sent after last session.
I would like to send everybody else the picture so I can get the point across. This is what the picture. Let me copy.
What? This is a picture I was sent by Nord after session last time.
Everybody, look at the image.
So- So is what I'm hearing is there's potentially free clothing.
Of
Good luck
course.
getting that off people. So we're not.
It's not like they're gonna find it.
Do
Oh, is this
I
person
think
turning to
at the
stone?
moment we're going to
That person is
focus
stoned.
on
Oh.
we're gonna focus on our
That guy is so stoned. I want to know what space drugs he was using.
Yeah, and do you touch the petrified body?
we haven't gone up to it, but my character will approach the body.
I mean, I'll do.
You saw this. You take a look at the petrified body. Where's Imperial
You
Imperial
said
office?
where
Right here.
Here?
Imperial scientist, Finn. You couldn't make much more of their facial details. But all you saw is just like wide eyes, mouth agape, as if screaming.
Could I run a quick medical check on?
Go right ahead.
Just see if I can pick anything up.
Go right ahead.
Good roll.
I will say when the dude does come up next to me, when he comes up, he goes, I'll answer, now that we're alone, your question about being Force user?
Yes.
You did a medical check, right?
Yeah, medicine.
Trying
check.
to if the
Oh,
dice
certain.
wants to stay on
You're now in the shrine of healing.
table.
like
I
the-
have
the
dark
doors-
vision, by the way.
The door closes. Yeah, we're all bottom of the map, just FYI.
Okay. I just see a big old thing of black.
Yeah, no,
There we go.
we're all bottom of the map.
I give up.
Right.
I give up.
Oh wait, crap.
What you roll for medicine?
I've given up on trying to roll the physical die. 22.
22.
Can I
Claw
pick
mark,
anything
claw
up?
marks near the back, at the shoulders, as if they've been assaulted by ferocious creatures, along with signs of what appears to be blunt force before this person petrified. It seems like they were grabbed just moments away from freedom before the life ended.
Question. When in my dream, when I felt the tentacles wrapping around the back of my head to my face, did I start feeling like I was starting to freeze up? Like
Yes.
I was being petrified?
Yes.
When I was being touched by the tentacles?
That's what it seems like, yes.
Okay.
In the dream, or did
in
that
In my
happen?
dream. Like
Okay.
looking at this and everything, I'm like my character's looking back on our dream and trying to like and the talk of how they petrify, like it wasn't when they were behind me, it was when they were wrapping their tentacles around me. Also, there's tentacles involved, so we're gonna have fun with that. But the dude joins us, right?
Yeah, dude is with you at the bottom.
By the way, I'm gonna cast Force Concealment on both Mara and Astri.
Oh, I can cast that myself.
Oh, well, okay. Mara has it. She has no Force Aura for the next 24 hours.
Already
Cool.
put it down.
Makes you look less delicious.
It means they can't sense us.
Oh, and I'm going to cast Force, do it again
When did the
on
Wookiees
Doc
talk?
to give him a Force Aura.
Why?
Because just because he's got a Force Aura doesn't mean that he's going to be affected by the thing. If
No,
he's got a
but
Force,
I'm worried that it's going to draw them to us. Like,
all right, I'll put that off for later as a possible.
yeah, don't. I know that Ronnie and Jaden would kind of give it off, but not as strong as that. We're torches in a very dark light. Like they would notice
you and
us.
Mara are. No, but making the droid who is
I have
completely
dark vision,
unaffected
too.
by them.
Petrification wise.
Yeah.
Is he completely unaffected by them?
They can't petrify me, is what
How?
we've kind of worked out.
I have 60-foot dark
Yeah,
vision.
but can they just regular tear you apart?
Probably.
I have no idea what these things are. I've never heard of them ever. Are they homebrew or are they real?
Oh,
They're canon to Star Wars.
yeah, they're canon to Star Wars.
Let me guess, one of the cartoons?
No. From a thing called like a kind of like Shadows of the Empire. It's called the High Republic, where you have books, even like CGI cartoon for kids on Disney Plus.
Aren't the books all like said to be not canon or whatever?
All
Both.
the pre-Disney acquisition books.
This
This
is why I
is
say
after.
that canon doesn't
Okay,
matter. Let's just play the game.
We're
Yeah.
I
just
agree.
playing the
I
game.
agree. I'm just we seem to be
Okay.
caring about the canon, so I get confused. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to cause.
No,
It's
no.
alright.
You're good.
Honestly, it seems like it makes sense that there'd be a creature who eats force.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, they're
Gotta have some kind of enemy that the Jedi can't take care of easily.
okay. So
Makes it more interesting at least.
And I would like everyone to roll a perception check. And I will include the officer in that because
before we do that, does he come? Because I was kind of guiding him, so like, I want to now tell him before we get any deeper.
Yeah.
So
go ahead.
I say, now that we're here, to answer your question, I am a force wielder.
A force user. Well,
See, and you should punctuate that by turning on your lightsaber at that exact moment.
You know what? I will. I will turn on my one that actually gives off more than 5 feet of light. It does like 10 or something. It's like
This lightsaber does real great at parties.
and it says
it has a bright property, so it's brighter than a normal lightsaber.
Oh. Well,
And now your chances of
funeral.
dying have gone from 70 to 49.
yeah, your funeral, Jedi. Is anybody else a Jedi? Anyone using the Force? Anyone?
I get the impression that if we do die here, that there won't be a funeral.
No, probably just a dinner party.
25 for my perception.
Oh,
you hear shuffling footsteps ahead. Not exactly the organized footsteps of a typical zone trooper. More like shambling corpses.
So I do that.
man.
So I pull it out and say, I am a Force user. And
Is zombie media common in the Star Wars universe?
I will do the
Like,
I am a
would our
Force user.
characters perceive this as a shambling corpse?
Open my turn on my lightsaber and go. And there's something approaching us.
Yeah.
Cosm's gonna run ahead since he's invisible.
Still.
Yeah, for the next hour.
Until you
Till you
attack.
I used battle precog earlier, so
Yeah.
I have bonus armor class.
Which
for
way are they
8
coming
hours.
from?
Around right here and up ahead, Cosm, you do, and Cosm in the darkness, you do see several stormtroopers with chrism lashes, like sashes around their armor.
Fun.
I'm going to
They're
very,
zombie
very
guys.
quietly say into the comms, we've got death troopers.
Night troopers, they're called night troopers.
Yeah, sorry. We've got night troopers. Do something showy to make them think that you can sense them.
Okay, out of character, you want what?
Cosmos is telling Astri, no, actually telling everyone, in our party that we've got night troopers. And then, like, as a afterthought, basically, and if he asks how you know, just say something about the Force.
I sense something.
Doc goes, I use force pull to make Doc fly around and make them think that he is a god.
So can I?
For something.
So you want out of character? You want one of us to make the debt?
The Imperial officer.
If he asks how you know, basically it's like, just say some force spin.
I turned on the lightsaber.
Yeah.
They're gonna
It's just a not reveal poll.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
okay, I will say yeah. They're what you said, night troopers, whatever.
Yes, that's the name.
Yeah, I'll say
Oh, wait,
there's night troopers ahead.
6 of them at least.
6.
Then I'm gonna keep on sneaking my way to where I'm
So
gonna
everybody
try to
get ready.
Oh, what? I can move them in a group.
Here.
Okay.
I can move my characters in a group.
And before we get started with, if you want to initiate combat, I believe this. Do you think this would be a good time for to end the session there?
I do have to go to the bathroom really bad, so maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And before you and before all of the night troopers start to turn and stop and turn at one of you, that's where we're gonna end the session today. Alrighty. How was it?
Super good.
Nice.
So how'd I do?
We need to work on interrupting.
Is there pictures for the four-seater things? Or are we going to see those once we actually see one?
We'll see them when we come across them because
Okay.
I don't even know what they look like. And when I rolled an 18. I got the picture of the person turned to stone and the creepy ass the creepy ass nursery rhyme plus what they do to force users. So
They look like weeping angels with name tags that are blank.
As a matter of fact,
yeah.
Silicon, since you rolled a lore high enough, I will show you a picture of what the nameless looks like. They're basically based on like
Cool.
depictions of what people like non-force users have seen, like witnesses of like sketches.
They're
Wouldn't that be nothing? Wouldn't it be so incredibly conflicted?
different.
Yeah, it would be so incredibly conflicted.
Nate,
Literally, the nameless would be all different, so you'd get a whole bunch of crap from
Yeah.
Yeah,
giant
you had like a
monsters
droid
to-
sensors report.
Yes, droid scans.
They don't look like any of us exactly.
I'll send you
Yeah.
what the,
For
send you-
now.
do you want me to send you the
Yeah.
picture, or would you like that to be a surprise, Silicon? Up to you.
Yeah, go ahead and send it, and then I'll try to.
Alrighty.
I'll call someone
Here's
to
what they
relay that.
here's what they look like, Silicon. Check your Discord messages.
Oh,
said
also,
that I missed it by 2.
Also, Nate,
Missed it by
to answer
2.
to answer your question earlier, zombies in Star Wars always existed. First in Legends as a virus, but they brought it back
Yeah,
as
that's
the night with the Night Sisters magic.
No. But is what I mean is, those aren't commonly encountered. But do zombies exist in Star Wars in-universe Star Wars media? Like,
Yeah.
are there zombie movies? Would a regular person hear something like that and go like, "Well, that sounds like a shambling corpse"?
Okay, so
Are there even
going for the
movies?
meta-analysis of when zombie movies and
Yes.
zombie media become popular in real life, it's when xenophobia is rampant. Is generally when you see
Yeah, I'm gonna
more
say
zombie media. Considering how xenophobic the Empire was, there's a good chance that the idea of zombies, shuffling corpses and stuff, exists. Is semi-popular.
All right.
anyway.
Not a joke.
Now,
still-
that is just based on real-world trends. That's not necessarily how it is in
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
By the way, Silicon, you do remember
Um,
sketches copied by your mother of what these nameless look like?
And this was back when we woke up, right?
Yes.
Then Kosov would have tried to describe them semi-quadrupedal, the color of shadows, kind of bluish, quite, with tails and fugly as hell.
I'm interested in seeing what they look like.
The actual basilisks, but with less
Are we
legs.
still streaming?
Yeah, we're still streaming, and we're going to be rating someone in the meantime.
Semi-quadruped as in, it looks like, just based on the sketches, because I'm not looking up the exact how they work. They've got, 2 back legs, it looks like, and 2 front legs that also work as arms, possibly.
Kind of a gecko thing, lizard thing going on.
More like a lizard gorilla.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna wait until I actually see a picture of them, so I'm not gonna worry about it.
And, that might not even be what they look like in general. That just might be a specific one. But if you see that specific thing that I described, then yeah, open fire.
Yep. Anyway, and we're going to be
I mean, I'm gonna open fire the moment I see my greatest fear. So just
Yeah. However, so Kasum, Astri, what's the character's name? Mara? Yeah. So Mara, you're gonna see your greatest fears when you see them, not what they actually look like.
well, it's fine as
Yeah, but it-
players.
But it also helps the non-force users.
Yeah.
To know what to look for. We're gonna see
understand that
different
I will
things.
not see what they actually look like, but as a player, I'm interested in what they actually look like.
I'll send
That's
it
what
to you
I'm
if you want.
saying.
Yeah.
Not until we actually encounter them do I want to actually see a picture of them. Because
Anyway, so
I know I will see my greatest fear.
Anyway, we'll be rating Melisande. She is playing Ace Attorney. And we're going to be rating her. She's a voice actress for a number of anime and video games, including Apex Legends, where she voices Catalyst. We're going to give her a Nord raid. So, here comes the cavalry, everybody. Have a good day.
Ace Attorney, and it's just a lawyer show about Tom Cruise's character in Top Gun.
Yeah.
His lawyer in tribunal court.
Yeah, anyway, here. See you next time, everybody. Bye-bye.
Mhm.